Leave her. She's not coming back. I know you feel lost right now. That weight sitting in your chest. Everything you thought you knew is gone. You had plans. You had dreams built around her, around that relationship. You thought she'd be by your side through it all. You've heard, behind every successful man is a supportive woman. So what now? How can you become successful without her? You're alone. It feels like a part of you is missing, like a hole has been ripped open that you don't know how to fill. I need you to listen closely. She's not coming back, and I know that hurts to hear. It's like adding salt to the wound. I know that thought twists in your stomach, makes your heart ache in a way that feels unbearable, but I need you to understand something right now. This moment, this pain, is not the end of your story. It's not the end of you. Yes, she's gone, and yes, it hurts, but now is when you decide what kind of man you're going to be. Will you stay down, wallowing in that pain, waiting for someone who's already moved on? Or will you get up, shake the dust off, and start rebuilding yourself, stronger, better, more powerful than before? Because the truth is, the more you cling to what was, the more you hold yourself back from becoming who you're meant to be. She's not coming back, but that doesn't mean your life ends here. It means this chapter is closed, and a new one is waiting for you to write it. I want you to think about this. Right now, you're at a crossroad. You can either let this heartbreak define you, or you can use it to fuel your rise. You can either spend every day thinking about what you lost, or you can use that energy to create something new, something better. It's easy to get stuck in the past, to replay the moments over and over again in your head, trying to figure out where it all went wrong. You convince yourself that if you had just done one thing differently, she would still be here. But that's a trap. It keeps you tied to a reality that doesn't exist anymore. She made her choice, and now it's time for you to make yours. The first step? Accept that she's gone. I know it's painful. But acceptance doesn't mean giving up. It means setting yourself free. It means no longer holding on to something that no longer holds on to you. When you let go, you make room in your heart and mind to focus on the one person who's always going to be there for you, yourself. This is your time. Right here, right now. This is the moment you decide to rebuild. Not for her, not to win her back, but for you. You see, heartbreak has a way of breaking us down to our core, but it also gives us an opportunity, a chance to rebuild ourselves from the ground up. Think about it. When you're at your lowest, when you've hit rock bottom, there's nowhere to go but up. This is your reset, your chance to create the life you've always wanted, to become the man you've always known you could be. But that's only going to happen if you stop looking backward. It's only going to happen if you stop hoping for her return. Stop thinking that she's the answer to your problems. She's not. The answer is you. It's been you all along. So what do you do now? You take all that pain, all that frustration, and you turn it into fuel. You start working harder than you've ever worked before. You hit the gym. You grind at your job. You grind at school, at your business. You push yourself to new limits. Not because you want to prove something to her, but because you owe it to yourself. You see, the best revenge isn't getting her back. The best revenge isn't proving her wrong. The best revenge is turning yourself into someone so strong, so focused, so successful that the man you used to be, the one who's crying over her right now, is unrecognizable. Let me tell you something. The man you are today, he's not the man you'll be tomorrow if you choose to grow. This heartbreak doesn't have to be a setback. It can be your greatest comeback, but you have to want it. You have to want more for yourself than what you're feeling right now, because the pain you're in, that's temporary. But the man you're becoming, that's permanent. This is your opportunity to refocus, to realign your life with what matters most, yourself, your goals, your ambitions, your dreams. Remember those dreams? The ones you pushed aside because you were so focused on making her happy? The ones you put on hold because you thought you'd have more time? Now's the time to pick them back up. Now's the time to make yourself your priority. You are not defined by this relationship. You are not defined by this loss. You are defined by how you rise after it, and you have the power to rise higher than you ever thought possible. But it's going to take work. It's going to take discipline. It's going to take pushing through the days when you want to give up, when the pain feels too much to bear. Because here's the truth. You can't avoid the pain. You can't pretend it doesn't exist. But what you can do is let it shape you. Let it mold you into a stronger version of yourself. The men who succeed in life, the ones who truly make something of themselves, aren't the ones who never face hardship. They're the ones who face it head on and come out the other side stronger. They're the ones who don't let heartbreak break them. They let it build them. And that's what you need to do right now. Build yourself. Focus on your goals. Focus on your purpose. Focus on becoming the best version of you that you can be. Because at the end of the day, that's what matters. Not her. Not what you lost, but what you gain from this experience and how you use it to propel yourself forward. The truth is, she left because she wasn't meant to stay, and that's okay. You don't need her to complete you. You don't need anyone to complete you. You are already whole. You are already enough. You just need to see it. You don't miss her. You miss the routine, the familiarity. You miss the attention. You can get all of that from a far better person. But first, become better yourself. Stop waiting for her to come back. Stop waiting for the day when everything magically fixes itself. That day isn't coming, but you can create a new day, a new future where you are stronger, happier, and more successful than ever before. You have that power. You always have. So leave her. Leave her behind. She's not coming back, and that's okay. Because now it's time to focus on you, on your journey, on your growth. You've got dreams to chase, goals to achieve, and a life to build. And trust me when I say, the man you'll become on the other side of this heartbreak will be worth it. You're stronger than you think.